Before we start with this video was an experiment for Universal players. A monstrosity experiment. So be warned, Universal players, because this could either give you border door attack. Be warned, Universal players, because what we're about to do here has never been done before. Me and another friend of mine, we was having a normal Universal playthrough, and I had this idea which no one thought of before, and I think no one thought of this before. Switching the Ottomans and the Byzantines around.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb, it's brilliant.
No! It's just dumb!
This wasn't planned to be a video, but because this was the first of its kind, well, I never saw this happen before, and I think you never saw this happen before on Universal. I asked my friend if it was okay to video this and put it on YouTube. It was okay for me to do this. Anyways, let's get to the video, and I hope you enjoy this abomination. First, we need to make sure to get the Byzantines, my friend, his claims. So we wanted to make sure he get his full-on claims into Turkey, modern-day Turkey. We did have to wait a couple of years until we had enough claim power to use the claim costs to buy modern-day Turkey. Once we switched around our countries little by little, people thought we was ulting. I had this genius idea to switch our lands in a matter of years, fascinating. So I faded the Byzantines' vassals, which automatically will bring him in the war against me. Once we did that, I was able to get my claims off of him. So basically, I was going to go into the Balkans, including Istanbul, Constantinople in this time period, which would be called, and the Byzantines would be getting modern-day Turkey, not including Constantinople in this time period when it was called. At this point, many people was angry at us, including the Mamluks, because they thought we was ulting. At this point, how would you even call this ulting? But anyways, I digress, and I helped out the Byzantines. We was able to wipe peace Venice pretty quickly, mostly because of the Mamluks vassalizing Naples. After white peace and the Mamluks, and after a painful long war which drained both of our monies out.
Well, that was pointless.
But after that war, we was able to do our Turkish trade, and we finally completed it.
What the hell is even that?
After a couple of years of us two being, living some peaceful times, Mamluks trying to somewhat get their revenge by stealing some of modern-day Turkey off of the Byzantines, Venice offered alliance to us, which was a bit weird, but it kind of makes sense. They wiped peace out of the war quickly. Plus, the Mamluks did vassalize Naples from them, so it's quite reasonable why they sided with us compared to the Mamluks and their other allies. After a while, our religions was kind of slowing us back for money because we had to refer our religions. So we decided to change some culture and some religion. First, I changed my culture from Turkish to Greece.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
And asking the Byzantines to holy war me to revert me into Orthodox, because most of my religion was Orthodox, so I changed it into Orthodox. And after the Byzantines got on enough political power, they was able to revert themselves into being Muslims. We did wanted to invade the Mamluks once we had better manpower, which was slowly happening. It would have taken a couple of centuries, and we would have gotten a really good support from Venice, because vassalining of Naples and all that, so they would definitely support us, so they could form Italy, as well of getting our claims too. But he left, so yeah, it was just kind of a bit
disappointment.
We did a whole separate war to get more land out of it, but strangely enough, in the war I made, conquer the Mamelukes, that's what the war's called, I could give my ally, the Byzantines, all of his claims. Well, we decided to split the Mamluks by, like, I get modern day Egypt and he gets the rest. I wanted to open up negotiations with Venice to give me my cause and claims because he was pretty chill, and he did a separate war to give Byzantines lands, which I didn't realize he had claims over. He was a pretty chill player, so we wanted to like negotiate with him instead of like backstabbing or invading him, if you get what I'm saying. He was a pretty chill guy, but sadly he left around time I wanted to open up negotiations. Probably because of the rebels he had. I don't know. Maybe he got bored or something. I really don't know. But anyways, I just kind of evaded my cause and claims. Everything going was pretty good so far. It was pretty chill. This weird abomination video idea was actually not so bad, and yeah, it was quite unique, I could say that. But yeah, our economy was becoming more better, our manpower was becoming more better. Honestly, we was just waiting for an event to happen, which was about to soon happen. I saw the Spanish Navy mobilizing, which was a bit suspicious, but we thought it was a whole separate thing with like Morocco or something, you know? And then this happened. Now, at first, I thought it was just Morocco, and only Morocco. I don't know why, maybe it was some guy who joined the server and he wanted to get a good fight in or something. But then... and to make it even worse...
No! No!
This war was going to be the most brutal thing I ever was a part of. And we was the one being the Holy Crusaded. This would be brutal. I did use some techniques like retreating, for example. There's an option for you to retreat, which could become useful if you want to get through something and you have an alliance through that something. So you could move that troop to the other side. Every time I retreated back, they just chased me. We needed help. First, the Commonwealth offered an alliance to help us, but we needed more help. So I decided to ask Russia for help. They had one thing they wanted from me: a rifle, a free rifle war, which, to be fair, was kind of a bit of a good deal, so I immediately accepted that. We was able to now get Russian support in the war, especially to help us with Persia, and to also help us with Morocco and Spain.
Oh! Yes! 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 Come on! No.
Now this was not good, but a couple of seconds later, we was able to wipe peace with soon-to-be Persia, or what should have been Persia. So, you know, that's pretty good, you know.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
With a long, brutal over starting to end, we had to just invade the rest of the territories. They was just picked, so they just annoy us, really. They had no real chance with these territories. But still, with the help of Russia, the Commonwealth, and the Ottomans and the Byzantines teaming up, we defeated the powers. And it was long and brutal, but at the end of the day, we did it. And with our last war over, yeah, I'm gonna end the video off here. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and notification bell. I'm sorry about the beginning of the video being a bit boring, you know, how we wasn't able to evade a Mamluks player. But, you know, this is just an experiment. I don't know why I thought of this at the time, but it's not a bad... I mean, it's an abomination of idea, but I wanted to try out with my friend. So, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and notification bell if you want to see more, and I'll see all of you guys later. Have a nice day, guys. See ya. Goodbye.